Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Boozer here. Thanks for joining us today. This video we're going to be talking about a free login champion that everyone got recently, just for logging into the game. And that champion is going to be Artak. He's a magic affinity orc. He's an excellent champion. He debuted in the first episode of the Call the Arbiter series. He's Gaelic's father, and yeah, he's pretty badass. A1, attack all enemies, chance to extend HP burn. A2, attack all enemies, instantly activate HP burns, also places attack down, 3 turn cooldown, very good. And then his A3, 3 turn cooldown, 100% chance of placing an HP burn, and then he also restores his max HP and heals himself. It's a really interesting kit. I love the triple AoEs, I love the 3 turn cooldowns, I love the 100% chance to place debuffs, excellent. Passive, whenever HP burn is activated, destroy this champion's max HP. And then he has damage scaling, speed scaling, resistance scaling off of his max HP destroyed. So it's a very interesting passive, and he does a ton of damage. Great base stats. He has extra crit damage for nuking, and then he takes 12 books. It's like on the high average side, but he's definitely worth it, guys. So don't think twice about fully booking him. I'm going to show you guys a build that is going to be able to do a lot of content in this game, and even for me myself as an in-game player, he will be used very frequently in a lot of areas, and this one build will be able to do that. So I'll show you guys the build. I can't take credit for the build, so I got the build off of Tyraku. He's another content creator for Ray. He does great stuff on his channel, so make sure you guys check him out. But here's the build. Full regen, doesn't need immortal. Here are the total stats. Doesn't need 100% crit rate. You're looking at 85% crit rate, since we're doing spirit dungeons, so he gets plus 15 crit rate in those dungeons. But if you can get 100%, that's always good too. You want at least 250 speed, and then I think EHP stats, you're looking for about 70k HP, 3000 defense at least. Accuracy levels need to be at levels for to be able to do the content that you want him to do. So for me, I want him to do Nightmare Hydra, so I got him at 370. So you can go less if you just want to focus on dungeons. Resistance is irrelevant, so you don't really need resistance, but if you can squeeze resistance into his build, then good for you. But it's going to be hard because he's so stat hungry. Masteries here. Went with War Master because War Master is going to help him clear the waves. It makes him less reliable for Ice Golem. So if you guys are interested in soloing Ice Golem, for example, you guys probably need to remove War Master and go with Timely Intervention. But going this route will hurt him in a couple other places, specifically like Hydra damage, wave clearing damage, so your other dungeons might slow down. So I feel like War Master is just like a more general, useful mastery for general builds. But this is what I got for his masteries. And he can solo content. So he can solo content. He can't solo Dragon by himself in the current build. But in a toxic set he can. He can't solo Ice Golem with War Master because it's going to be inconsistent. I mean, he can, but it's going to be inconsistent. Because he can get slammed. The last comment I want to make about Artak is that you want to have revenge accessories on him if possible, even if they're not your best pieces. You want him to have a couple of these accessories on, because his A1 is pretty useful for extra damage to help clear waves as well as extend the HP burn if possible. So anyways, I'm going to show you guys the other champions that will be used in this Artak showcase, allowing him to duel some of these dungeons. So Mithrala is one of the other champions that is used. So her total stats, 100k HP, decent defense, 250 speed at least, and then enough accuracy for the content that you need. Masteries here. I have her in Eagle Eye. I think ideally you want the War Master tree for more damage, but I have Eagle Eye for this was my arena arena masteries, but these work pretty good. You could take, instead of accuracy, you could take extra HP, extra healing, just to make it a little bit more consistent, or more optimized. But so far these are working fine for me. Here's total stats again. You don't really need this high. I think 80 or 90k HP is fine. I would say actually 90k, because I have tried Mithril at 85k and it was kind of dicey-ish. So at least I would say 90k HP and regen. Immortal is nice, but for me I didn't find that I needed it. So here's my Mithril, and of course any kind of revenge accessory on her is also very good. This build allows her to do lots of content. It's gonna be really strong for like Hydra, and still usable in like arena and stuff like that. So and then the other champion that I was using was Elva. This is Taraku's like special champion that he uses all the time, which is really good. You don't see a lot of action for Elva, but in this case she works really well. So 4-piece stalwart with similar revenge accessories if you guys have it. Total stats 90k HP, at least 250 speed, resistance, accuracy not needed. Masteries, you want the timely intervention mastery, to speed up and recover your team. Stalwart preferred if you have, if you have a defined gear, then use that as well. But stalwart is really good. She's going to be used mainly for ice golem, but this build's going to be good for like Hydra, or tag team if you guys need her there as well. So it's a very versatile build still. So definitely do that. And yeah, I'm going to show you guys some content that Artek is going to be used. Is going to be good in. So in his current build, he can do campaign if you want. So I'm going to show you guys in campaign. So here he is rocking some campaign battles. So one build, he's going to be able to do everything. 7 seconds, that's basically the same speed as like a skull crown, which is a dedicated campaign farmer. This is excellent. If you guys want to see him do some solo spider, he can solo spider too. It does have presets for this, so I'll show you guys the presets real quick. For solo spider, here's the presets. That's it. So yeah, we can show you some spider here. So this is all one build. That's what I like about this, is because it's one build, one champion, and he's going to be able to do a ton of content. Yes, I know like some of the gears and stats are going to be like kind of end game, but in the end game, like I'm looking for like efficiency. And if I can build one champion that can solo or dual farm, dungeons with food, that's really nice efficiency for me. Yeah, so here he is doing his thing. Pretty consistent run, haven't failed yet, and it's pretty quick. It's hard 5. You get some good loot. You get to level up 4 foods, and yeah, off we go. One thing, so if you guys have blessings, notice my Artak doesn't have any blessings. If you guys have blessings, Taraku did suggest using Reaper, which helps finishes off some of the mobs. So that'll probably speed up your runs if you guys got it. Make probably runs more consistent as well. So definitely use Reaper if you guys have a blessing available. There you go. It's roughly about a minute 10, minute 20. But I mean, yeah, super good. Stage 5, and that's him doing it solo. So if you guys want to do stage 9, it's a bit higher. So stage 9, here we go. Stage 9 requires its own presets. So spider and dragon stage 9 is doable with this preset. So Mithril, so dragon, and then you turn off the A2 for dragon, and then Artak presets, and then this preset can basically do Dragon, and Spider 9. So Mithrala and Artak can do this. So let's show you guys how it's done. Just copy the presets. Thank you Taraku for showing us this build. It's really awesome. Love it, man. So full credit out to him. But making it work here for you guys to see on video as well. Like I said, Reaper would really help here. And I did notice that in some cases it would help for sure. So if you guys have Blessing on Mithrala, use Brimstone. Brimstone's solid, most content. See there, if I had Reaper, some of those spiderlings would have died. Okay, yeah. There you go. Yeah, so this is where like getting damage on Artak is important, because without damage on Artak you wouldn't be able to kill some of these spiderlings, and then this run on spider would just keep going. Okay. Yeah, you notice how the run sometimes can last a bit longer, especially when you don't get the lucky procs. So the way it works is that the spider eats, and then the best case scenario is Artak places the HP burn, because then you have basically like 2 turns. Yeah, you have 2 turns of attacking you can do to kill the spiderlings before the spider consumes again. So this is a minute 55. It's actually much longer than usual, but a little bit bad RNG on the Artak. When I get Reaper on Artak, it definitely will be much faster and more consistent. Shadowkin, it's already got the... Alright. Actually no, it's all good. Alright, so that's Spider 9. I can definitely optimize Spider 9 a little bit more, like I said, if I get a Blessing. I'm perfectly content with farming Spider 5 until I get the Blessing. Show you guys Dragon 9. Artek can't solo Dragon because Dragon dies easiest to poison. So I'll show you guys Dragon 9, dual, same builds, same presets. So here the damage really helps, like clear off some of the waves. So my food is attacking, so that's gonna slow down the run. But he actually does a pretty good job, like even just clearing the waves. Notice how my champions are not in trouble at all. Okay, yeah. Looks good. I'll show you guys the stats here, just in case. Okay. Moving on. Maybe about like a 2.5 minute run, I think, or 2-minute run, roughly there. But I mean, for myself, limited energy, time is not a big deal usually. If I'm really stressed on time, I do have a Dragon 10 team that I would use to like speed up some points. But for max efficiency, I love farming food, and this is the build for me for sure. Okay. Yeah, his HP burn is not going to be the star of the show here. It's going to be Mithrala. So Mithrala is probably going to be left with the dragon at some point. That's why Brimstone on Mithrala is really good. Really does a lot of damage to the dragon. And that's why That's why revenge accessories are also really good, so you get extra A1 poisons. And then the poisons will kill the dragon. Okay. There you go. 209. So 209, you got 3 foods. Really good. Same build for both champions in both dungeons. So really nice. And then I'll show you guys Ice Golem. So this dungeon's super tricky. He can do stage 5 with timely intervention. So without War Master. But with War Master, you risk the big slams from Ice Golem. So I was trying stage 5. I did complete it, but it wasn't not consistent. So I did run into issues with the big slam. I think swapping out to timely intervention would probably make it possible. But for stage 9, Ice Golem, duel with Elva is preferred. It's definitely a high win rate, close to 100%. Run is always going to be a chance that it fails because War Master is in the mix. So Elva, I'll just show you guys the presets. Stop the video and copy. Okay. Elva total stats again. You want about 3.5, and then you want 80 to 100k HP, as much HP as you can stack on her. You want her fast, and you want her in stalwart at least, or defiant, multiple defiant gear. All right, let's go. But I'm really liking this. Can farm food, makes getting fusions a lot easier. I know the gear is not going to be easy for a lot of you guys, but if you guys have like decent regen gear, then Artek can solo farm. You can solo farm Ice Golem. And he can actually solo farm Dragon, but he needs a different build. Because he needs like a toxic set. But with this build, with regen, it allows him to also do very well in Hydra. So I'll show you guys that after this. But so far it's the same Artak, able to do Spider, Dragon, Campaign Farm, and now I'll show you guys Ice Golem, and then it can also do Hydra. So incredibly versatile, one champion doing everything. Taking a little bit of time here. The block debuff slowing things down a little bit. Yeah, just slowing things down a little bit with the block debuffs here. Usually it's a 2.5 to 3 minute run. Let's see how it goes here. Okay. Want to see if he gets a slam off. Show you guys how well the Elva can hold up. She can take like maybe 2 slams. You kind of see like no issues here, but you never know with the RNG of the War Master. Yeah, Elva's very strong here. She's actually has pretty smart AI, so she saves the cleanse. It's actually pretty good. Alright. Even with the little bit bad RNG on wave 2, still under 3 minutes. Yeah, really consistent dual team here. But we did get some good RNG because the boss didn't slam us. There you go. Yeah, my best time was 2:33. So got some good RNG. We didn't get slammed, but this duel is going to be super consistent in this fight. So that's Ice Golem. And then let's see, for Hydra, he's going to be like pretty top tier, like damage dealer. I did do a run earlier today, and this is what I managed to do on Nightmare. So he did 16.7 million damage, which is the same as Husk on Nightmare difficulty. And yeah, he carried the team. He carried the team here. So this was a full auto run. I came back and it was done, and I was surprised. Yeah. So, anyways, he's an insanely strong champion, and it's in the same build that I currently have. So basically, one build was able to do all that content. Yeah, it's just, I'm super impressed with this champion. I'm so glad that I booked him and built him this way, and he's performing so well. And of course, like, if you guys got him and you guys are progressing through the game, he's 100% worth it. I would argue he might be the best free champion ever. However, he's in pretty stiff competition with Ultimate Death Knight, Ronda, Ninja. There's some really good free champions back in the day, but just the sheer amount of content that he's able to do, he's got to be super helpful for a lot of people. A lot of people for sure. Yeah, I mean, yeah, really impressed. I'm going to be using him a lot. So hopefully this video helped you guys out. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think. I know it's going to be it's hard to achieve, but it's something that we all have access to, this champion at least. So at least we have the build that works for all that content. But yeah, anyways, hopefully you guys got something from the video at least, and yeah, we'll see each other in the next video.